Hey boys, it's Daddy, in case you didn't recognize me. Um, miss you guys very much. Um, no Pokemon today, sorry. Just been working here at home. But we can jump to Genesis 30 now. We've hit chapter 30, so we're making good progress in Genesis. Alright, so we ended up Jacob had two wives, Leah and Rachel, but only Leah, the older sister, the one that he didn't love, had children. She had 4 children. So now we're going to see what Leah does about that. Sorry, what Rachel does about that. Verse 1, when Rachel saw that she was not bearing Jacob any children, she envied her sister. "Give me sons or I will die," she said to Jacob. Jacob became angry with Rachel and said, "Am I in God's place, who has withheld children from you?" Then she said, "Here is my slave, Bilhah. Take her and bear children. She will bear children for me, so that through her I too can build a family." So Rachel gave her slave Bilhah to Jacob as a wife. Bilhah conceived and bore Jacob a son. Rachel said, "God has vindicated me. Yes, he has heard me and given me a son." And she named him Dan. So the word for Dan is the Hebrew word for vindicated. So you need to know this was a thing in the ancient world. Because a slave was considered your property, anything that the slave had, you could also take. It could be considered yours. So a slave who has a son, you could take that son to be basically your son. So we saw that already with Abraham and Sarai, when they gave the slave Hagar to Abraham, because Sarai wasn't having any children. So this is another example of that. And just like in that situation, it wasn't how God designed things. It wasn't what he planned for marriages and for families. It caused problems. We'll see, it causes problems here too. But it doesn't stop there. Rachel's slave Bilhah conceived again and bore Jacob a second son. Rachel said, "In my wrestlings with God, I have wrestled with my sister and won." She named him Naphtali. So Naphtali sounds like the Hebrew word wrestling. Nacho Libre. Then we get into more weird stuff. When Leah saw that she had stopped having children, she took her slave, Zilpah, and gave her to Jacob as a wife. Leah's slave Zilpah bore Jacob a son. Then Leah said, "What good fortune!" And she named him Gad. Gad means fortune. When Leah's slave Zilpah bore Jacob a second son, Leah said, "I am happy that the women call me happy." So she named him Asher. Asher means happy. So, now we got, count them up. How many sons do we have total, we think? There were 4 from Leah herself. And there were, I believe, 2 from Bilhah and 2 from Zilpah. So Jackson, how many total sons is that? That should be 8 total sons so far, because they're going to keep going. But we'll get into that a little more tomorrow, but I hope you guys are having fun there. I hope very much that you guys are taking advantage of your time there. It's a pretty rare treat that you get to go to a place like Fiji, a place that's different, from Gallatin or Hendersonville. You guys can learn a lot by just observing what life is like over there. You can experience a lot of different things. It's really important. It's something that Daddy never got to do when I was a kid. So please know that this is a really big opportunity for you to have some different kinds of experiences and different kinds of fun. Please take advantage of that, and please make sure that you're being helpful to mommy. I hope that I can find a way to do some video chats with you guys soon. Me and mommy were talking about that. So either way, I love you very much. Miss you guys. I'm excited to hear what you get to do the rest of today and tomorrow.